Going 50-50 with a man in a healthy relationship doesn't exist. A man that is willing to go 50-50 with a woman is a man that still yet doesn't have the intention of being a financial provider. He's basically saying, I want my wife to be half of the man for me while still being all of the woman. This is an unbalanced equation of the feminine.
Sweetie, one question. What do you call a woman who wants a man's money in exchange for her femininity?
Propaganda tool.
And ladies, listen, whenever you complain about paying your fair share on a date or in a relationship, we understand two things. One, she's not on my level financially. And two, the only thing she has to offer is box. And a lot of us get box for free.
A man who's under 5'10". Megan Thee Stallion is 5'10". As a man, why are you the same height as a woman? I know you're going to say it's genetics. Genetically, you need to grow. If you can't do it, you might as well come over here with us and date men. That's women's height.
Okay. I'm from DoorDash, and I got a really big order for a Jabba the Hutt.
Showing up with children.
The illustrious Jabba bids you welcome and will gladly pay you the reward of 25,000.
Okay, so we got 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a Diet Coke.
Hey, you gotta keep it real, man.
But that's gonna be 50 though.
50,000, no less.
Why are you already required to take care of another before you get to me?
The mighty Jabba asks why he must pay 50,000.
Cause the food was made by men over 6'5", as per customer instruction.
It's already a woman out here who getting your money. And if you're not taking care of her, I potentially got a problem with that too.
Jabba offers a sum of 35. And I do suggest you take it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take all this food back and Jabba can go hungry. But hey, you can keep the Diet Coke.
Why is every pretty girl with a horrible looking man? I don't understand. You give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world. I swear to God. Because they got a hot girl, they can be horrible. Like, you're still ugly, though. Can't change that. Maybe that's why.
Hey, famous person, do you own a mirror? Wait, what am I saying? Of course you don't. The record label owns the mirror, just like everything else. And the mirror probably has auto-tune. But, sweetie, I find it funny that you're talking about not giving some men chances, considering that several men gave you the chance to make money off your cringy music, and because of that, you can afford industrial-grade makeup, which isn't helping you very much. But still. By the way, a quick Google search of your past dating history says you do give unattractive dudes a chance. Several, actually.
My brother in Christ, women weren't even allowed to vote up until like 100 years ago. Less than that in some places. What?
Oh, you want to talk about rights? Okay. Reproductive rights. Men have none. Not just in America, globally. If a man doesn't want to be a father or pay for a kid he never wanted, the government forces him. And I know, some of you are gonna be like, Roe v. Wade! To which I raise you every blue state in America. Have fun. Then we move on to Western divorce laws, where women get half or more of all assets in the marriage, even if she was a stay-at-home wife and didn't pay for anything, in which case she also gets alimony. Also, Western women can refuse to work and live off of child support. But sweetie, women have been able to vote in America for the last 100 years, right? Well, men have been conscripted and have been fighting and dying in wars for the last 10,000 years. But if we're talking about America today, only men get drafted. You lovely ladies have the right to not be forced to go to war, a right that American men do not have. And if some of you think that women can be drafted in America, let's check out the Congressional Research Service about the National Defense Authorization Act, legislative proposals on selective service for fiscal year 2023. And let's read the last bullet point, which is require women to register. The article continues. This section would also require women to register for the draft. The question of whether women should be required to register for the draft has been the subject of legislative proposals in prior Congresses and decisions by the courts. Similar provisions in the House and Senate reported versions of the fiscal year 2022 NDAA would have required women to register, but were not enacted. The Biden administration and some women's and men's advocacy groups support expanding registration requirements. Other advocacy groups are opposed to requiring women to register for the draft, with some observers arguing that Congress should, wait for it, reconsider the registration requirement for all Americans. Well, sweetie, as it stands today, you don't get to be drafted for war. Equality, am I right? But listen, the next time you want to post some cringe on TikTok, do your homework.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.